has always had a grand master plan to fill the earth with His glory, people reflecting His loving character. However, God doesn't only share His grand objective, He also shares details of how it will be achieved. And these details are given through various covenant promises, which are woven throughout the Bible. Let's have a quick look at just two people who received these promises, Abraham and David. Abraham, he's the forefather of the nation of Israel, and he showed incredible faith in choosing to follow God's call, despite the fact that no one around him believed in this God. And so God appears to Abraham on multiple occasions, which are recorded in Genesis chapters 12 through to 17. And He promises three important things to Abraham. The first promise to Abraham is the promise of many descendants. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you, and I will make your name great, God says to him. The second is the promise of inheriting land forever. All the land that you see, I will give to you and your offspring forever. We read later in Genesis 13. The third is the promise of a special descendant who will bring great blessings. I will surely bless you and make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and as the sand on the seashore. Your descendants will take possession of the cities of the enemies, and through your offspring, all nations on the earth will be blessed because you have obeyed me. There are important details in these promises. The use of the word forever refers both to Abraham and his descendants. And as Abraham has died, this means this promise has yet to be fulfilled. The use of the word offspring, through all people would be blessed. Paul explains this word in his letter to the Galatians. He says, the promises were spoken to Abraham and his offspring. Scripture does not say offspring meaning many people, but offspring meaning one person, who is Christ. The word offspring used by God is singular. It refers to one person who would bring great blessing. The promises made to Abraham are about many descendants, an everlasting inheritance of land, and a special offspring who would bring great blessing. Another person the promises are made to is King David. God gives David more detail about the special offspring. I will raise up your offspring to succeed you, he says, and I will establish the throne of his kingdom forever. God promises David a descendant who will rule on his throne as king forever. These promises are key pieces to helping us understand how God will achieve His grand master plan.